Hey, y'all. Okay, hold on. I guess I can turn this on for a minute. I guess we can turn it on. Oh, hold on. I gotta shut it off. Hold on. I'll wait.
I cannot see.
You can see him tomorrow. I don't know what they're doing. Hello, whoever is here. I figured I'd just come hang out with you guys for a little bit. I'm tired, so I'm trying to stay awake. I've been tired all freaking week. Anybody else feel that way? Okay. I can turn the camera on now. Should probably sit the other direction. Hey, Southern Mimi. How are you? How's it going? I'm freezing, y'all. I'm sitting here in a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, sweats. I'm like, I am so cold. It gets hot as hell during the day and then cold as hell at night. Not cold as hell, I mean. It's not near as bad as the rest of the country, but what you up to, Southern Mimi? Hold on. Oops. One second. Sorry, guys. Hey, Starry Night. Hey, Marcy. Ah, Brie, I just texted you. I know. It's so cold. It's been an exhausting week. Yeah. Hey, Toys in the Attic. Oh, I've never even been on Rumble. Not once for anybody. Not to watch anybody. Nobody I follow or like streams on Rumble. So I never go over there. Mercedes girl, hello. Southern Mimi, I hope it's late for some of you. It's what, 9:30 for some of you guys? It feels like it's that here for us too. Kyle's hanging lights up. Imagine that.
Not right now.
He was.
I scared the shit out of the neighbors and they're eating dinner, so I figured I would let
Which
them.
neighbors?
Those ones.
Oh.
I figured I'd let them eat in peace.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah. Brie, I was like, oh shit, she's already here. Ugh. It says it's 75 degrees here still. It really isn't. Mercedes girl, how are you? I'll shut this off while I smoke.
Yeah, we don't really have any trees. We have
two palm trees.
We have a half dead palm. Well, we have one half dead and one real dead palm tree.
And then we have a bush in the back
the scorpion house.
And then we have what, one tree in the front? Two? One or two? I think there's one or two. Hey, Rockabit.
Two.
We only have two. It's the highs and lows have been crazy lately.
Stop typing while driving.
Hey, Stargazer mom.
Hey, Stargazer.
Chill up to.
How is everybody? I haven't seen anybody in a long time.
I know we haven't been live at all.
Why don't you come over here?
Oh, no. Because the littles are in that area.
I can close that thing.
No. I'll give them a minute until they're out of there, and then I will come over there. It was 31, I know.
Oh, no.
I'm not complaining, truthfully. It was what? Our lows are... It's supposed to get down to 50 tonight. It's supposed to be up to 89 tomorrow, 91. Oh, and then we're back into the 90s. Oh, we're dipping into the 70s end of next week again.
Wasn't it down to the teens in North Dakota?
Yeah. My dad's place was like super cold. Super, super cold. Hey, Shopaholic.
Hey, Shopaholic.
Kyle and I are just sitting here hanging out. Littles are finishing up eating. Kenzie's playing her game. This week has just been exhausting. It has been so much all over the place between Halloween, home visits, appointments. Yeah, sorry, Nate. What are you guys getting? Sorry, guys. I'm cleaning my camera. Brianna, I know everybody was watching that. You laid in bed all day.
Everybody was super excited about it. They lost it pretty quick.
Stargazer, that's kind of what we're at here too. Hey, Fit and Curvy. His parents were watching it. They were really invested. Kyle would come home and turn it on, and the girls were talking to him about their friends. Some of their friends were attending the World Series, so they were.
Well, it's interesting because the girls come home and they're like, every one of our teachers has a different football team that they like.
Yeah.
And it's really weird seeing our teachers be supportive of sports teams because Utah doesn't even talk about sports.
Yeah, Utah's like totally different when it comes to Utah's a whole trip in itself. 60s to 30s, yeah, that's a pretty good. Oh, I'm glad, Marcy. Hopefully you'll start feeling better. Of course, Shopaholic. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed that. Honestly, to tell you the truth, some of those lives where we just cook and hang out are my favorites. Like making popcorn the other day with you guys and doing the caramel apples were one of my favorite things. That because I think it's genuine interaction too. You guys that are here with me, we talk about memories of recipes and like, I don't know, it just is a different vibe and I love it. Yeah, Southern Mimi.
Hey, Southern
Oh,
Mimi.
that's me. That's how I feel about Rumble.
How are you?
I can barely keep up with TikTok and YouTube, and I just go on TikTok to watch all the funny videos. Oh, there's my buddy again.
Well, I told you got to get that thing that when you stream, you can stream on everything.
I have one. I just don't do it.
Oh.
It's a headache. I could double stream to Facebook too.
Facebook?
Yeah, there's.
So
I have
what dinosaurs?
I have almost 9,000 subs on my Facebook page that I never fucking touch. I have almost 9,000 followers.
Huh.
I just never touch it.
Yeah, Shopaholic. I'm starting to get busy.
He's been busy as hell.
Starting to get passed around. So.
Hey, Steph, Fit and Curvy. I'm exhausted this week. How are you? I do too. Yes. Those are my favorite.
TikTok is fun. I used to get really annoyed when Becky and Kenzie would show me TikToks all the time, but once I got on it, I was actually
now he's obsessed.
I'm on it every day, and it's really fun.
Now he's always on there. He's been so busy. He's working tomorrow again too. Oh my gosh, TikTok is my favorite. Oh, what's Tumblr? Do you know what Tumblr is? Is that another? I don't even know what that is.
I have no idea.
I'm like, I don't have a clue. Instagram. Kyle was a big Instagram person at first when we first met. I don't like Instagram. I keep in contact with some of my family and friends on Instagram because it's mostly pictures. But other than that,
I don't even really
oh, that's cool. Fit and Curvy. I love that. Traditions are really, I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm really big into things that like I was traditional in my growing up with the kids. Yeah, TikToks can be funny as hell.
Marcy, I do kind of get passed around like a piece of meat in my parents'
neighborhood, yeah.
Retirement community. They just, oh, he's a contractor. He does tile. We want to use him.
Kyle pimps me out. His parents pimp him out. It just kind of all works around. Yeah, Marcy, he did say. He did. Yeah, we all get a little passed around over here.
Hey, Kathy P.
Fit and Curvy, I'm sorry. Life has been crazy for so many people. I got an amazing email tonight, though. One of our Islanders she got some really good results. She's been pending some pretty heavy stuff, and she got one result back that was positive. So that made my day because I worry about you guys. Like, if you guys tell me what's going on, like, I don't know. Sometimes I will forget at the moment, but then I'm like, oh, shit.
Don't even start, Cash.
Hey, T. Hey, Kathy P.
Yeah, Southern Mimi, my parents, we've always been like into football and college football. And, you know, we've really been a sports family a lot. So Utah was really weird.
He gets around, get around. He gets around, get around. Ooh, you get around.
Well, RTP said, have your wife DM me.
See, I told you guys he was trying to pimp me out this week.
Yeah. Well, RTP is awesome.
Your tennis elbows. Kyle's going to pimp him out now. Ugh, that sucks, Stargazer. It has been a fucking long week. Between Halloween, doctor's appointments, home visits, paperwork. had a meltdown the other day. I was like 500 fucking forms in front of me, just all over the counter. My phone was ringing from the school. I had a support coordinator here. I was just like, I just lost it. I started bawling and I was like, I need a break. Kyle came home early from work because I called him and I was like, I'm going to lose my shit. It's just so much. All three of them at once going through so much and trying to get everything. I hold it in for the most part until I don't. And then I'm like, hey, Hillbilly Family Secrets. How are you guys all doing? Tell me how your week was. Tell me what's going on with you guys. I don't want to talk about me. I get sick of talking about me. Oh, yes, Shopaholic. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. It's a lot. Oh,
Break yourself, fool.
hold on, y'all. I go handle it. They're following each other around. Stop.
Excuse me?
Keep your hands to yourself.
No.
Don't
Do
give me no
not-
lines
do
and keep
not
your
put
hands to
on
yourself.
others.
The little one. The little one has energy tonight. And that's the other thing. She doesn't sleep well. So she's been like up on and off all night. Crazy.
Ooh, potato salad. That sounds good.
What do you guys have for dinner? What you guys tell me what you guys did this week. What was the highlight of your week? Have you done any self-care? I finally, you guys, it's been like a month. I didn't even have time to go get my nails filled, which if you know me, you know that that's like every 2 weeks. I don't miss it. But it's also, that was one of my really good friends. So it was great to go connect with her. But potato salad for tomorrow. Stargazer, I'm sure. Oh, God, Marcy. You always have so much going on. That sucks, Bree. Oh, Starry Night, that sucks. When you fall behind and it feels like it's never gonna. I get it. Euro sandwich for dinner. Didn't have to cook. That sounds good.
Good job, Marcy. That's
Glad
always
you-
good to try to get your kids out to vote.
It's
There's like,
Kyle took Kenzie for the first time
I
to
think it's
vote.
only like 66% of the population is the most that's ever voted.
You don't cook. I made pork roast or like pot roast 2 nights ago. And then tonight I just shredded up the pork that was left over and threw it in a crock pot with barbecue sauce for pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah, Southern Mimi, my dad takes it a little too far though. Like if there's not a live game on, he'll put on like the Apple Cup from like 1992.
His dad,
He just refuses to watch anything other than sports. Like if we put on 90 Day Fiance, he's like, "What's this crap?"
unless the girl has nice tits.
Oh, yeah, and he says that the whole time. Oh, she's got a nice rack. She's hot. Look at her. And I'm like,
He's
"Dude,
at that age where it's allowed.
no, it's not. It's
Yeah.
so uncomfortable.
Well,
It is uncomfortable.
your
as
mom's
shit.
okay with it. His mom likes X on the Beach, which is like a smutty dating show or whatever. Kenzie and her talk about it all the time. I don't know. It's not my thing, but so the only way she will get to watch that is if he can stare inappropriately. He can't see shit. Okay, let's be honest. He really can't even see what he's looking at. So he's just talking.
He used to be able to though, and it was really uncomfortable.
Your dad's. He would be canceled. Yep. You did chicken nuggets and fries for the kids. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
What?
They're just standing there.
Jeez.
Yeah. Southern Mimi, I'm very thankful to have a supportive partner, to be honest.
Yeah.
100%. Hey, B-Fergs.
Me too.
The
It's-
sport's not the smut.
We're in a very easy relationship. We haven't actually fought in
Easy. Well, our relationship
Compared to-
is easy.
compared to
We're
most
too tired to
relationships.
fight. Let me be truthful here for a moment. People are always like, how do you guys do it? You guys, no, we don't argue. We genuinely do not argue. If both of us are in a bad mood, you'll get a little bit of snappiness out of each of us. Like, what did you say? Like a little bit of intolerance with that stuff, or like a glare, or just basically don't talk to me. Usually that's his cue. Like if I snap at him, I'm done and need to go sleep. He will get a little bit when he's anxious, but otherwise we do not argue. We talk about everything. We over communicate.
Uh-huh.
I think that's our issues though. We over communicate. We talk about everything. That was something that for both of us, I think we lacked in our past relationships is communication. So we are definitely, yes, we are by multiple airports.
But
Yeah,
but
no,
we are in the desert, so there could be aliens.
yeah, very good chance. Oh, that's awesome, Stargazer. That's great.
What job are you starting, Cash?
Hey, Running Bear.
And Cash, isn't it like bright and early in the morning over there?
2 a.m.,
Jeez.
3 a.m., something like that. Alien sounds way cooler. I agree.
Aliens are far from the weirdest thing you've seen in Phoenix.
I'm going to go grab my soda. Kyle's going to talk to you guys, so I'm going to turn it towards him for a minute.
Okay.
The camera's off. You know how to turn it back on?
I don't know.
There you go.
Oh. Here, I'll turn this way. So, hey, everybody. Yes, I do support these guys a lot.
Ooh.
Oh no, dealing with truck issues? Trust me, we know who that is.
Still? Is that Southern Mimi?
Cash,
Still?
what job are you starting? I'm curious.
Hey, Wooddrake. What up?
Yes, shopaholic. It's a very different life down here. There's still some stress, but
A little bit.
90% of it's gone. I mean, it's hard to be stressed when we got that. We're 10 minutes from my parents. It's sunny every day. We're surrounded by palm trees. It's kind of hard to not enjoy it.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah. It's funny. My dad will watch the craziest old 1976 Super Bowl and shit. He just wants the noise in the background. It's just what he's comfortable with.
His dad's also a collector, a sports memorabilia collector. So he's got stuff like it is unbelievable. The other day when we were over there, he's got Larry, Curly, and Mo. He's
Yeah.
got the Three Stooges. They're like these automatic hand puppets from the 60s. And he was showing the girls. Careful, please. The littles are right here. Maybe I should shut my curtain just in case they walk by. The only reason I'm concerned about it is because psychotic fucking weird bitch is still around.
Yeah, it's such a better feeling now.
Oh,
Like there was so much stress before, trying to get here, and
it's a lot. You're not as stressed out. I think I'm more stressed out.
well, you have to redo everything with the girls
Everything.
and yourself. So she's got like 4 of the longest medical records in the world that she has to now land in this state. I got the easy part. I just have to go do tile, and it's pretty easy. Plus, it's for a bunch of old people usually for right now, so
Hey, Kay.
they can't see that well. So I mean, as long as
What you cooking, Kay?
it's close, it's good enough.
Hey, everybody coming in. Nana L, hello. I missed you too. I haven't seen all of you guys. I feel like I haven't seen you guys all week.
Did Cash ever tell me what he's doing?
Probably not. Probably doesn't want to dox himself.
I don't care. Make something up. He's going to be a firefighter and start a calendar. Something.
Oh, God. We were supposed to do that. I think that's going to have to be on the back burner until next year. Maybe we can get you and RCP to do one for charity. The ladies would like to look at him.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No, I don't.
Oh, my God.
OnlyFans. Wait, what?
That's what Cash said he's doing.
Oh.
Hey, dear Krabby. Oh, shit.
Right on, dude. Good. Me?
Yeah.
You gave me one. You gave me all the wrenches.
Oh, did I? allow you to do this? Hold on.
I don't know how to do it though.
No, you don't have to manage it.
Brianna, no, I. That's probably the last thing I would do is a show on HGTV. The market is so saturated by people that are way more entertaining than me. So
Yeah, I risk. God damn! I hit the live button and now all I can do is yawn.
oh no, you got 10 days with the Fifi police? That's tough.
Wait, where'd she go now? Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I wanted to be a firefighter just for that reason. So I could be in a calendar.
I threw a couple of your wrenches over here. If you don't want them, let me know. But yeah, I'll rotate wrenches around eventually on the other channel too. Oh, you guys know that you're just allowed to do whatever. Like, you guys are not expected to do shit. Wrenches are just here. Don't ever feel like you got stuck with anything. I've been meaning to fucking.
Arson Squad. Right on.
I've got so much to do. I is the job. Are you gonna do only feet, Cash?
Yeah.
What are you guys all up to? Tell us what you're doing. Anything fun this weekend? Anything cool going on? Anything going on? Honestly, to tell you the truth too, like, I have been on YouTube a little bit, but it's been so fucking toxic that I just have not even had the energy to deal with it. So that's been good. The fucking Betty lawsuit, though, can I just say this right quick? What in the actual fuck are these people thinking, wasting the court's time like this? This shit is so out of control at this point. So out of control. It is such a fucking waste of time. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Reese Cup. Oh my gosh, Southern Mimi. I should pull out the stack of paperwork I've had to fill out because everything is so it's not streamlined. None of these programs are ever streamlined.
Wait, you have to go shopping for your own birthday?
What are you clicking on?
Huh?
Kyle's operating the computer right now, so I'm a little afraid.
No, I'm playing chess. I found a little chess game on here.
Hey, Elizabeth. Oh, God, I do laundry every Sunday. Kenzie and I, honestly, though, we are such nerds. What was it, Monday? Tuesday? I don't know. We went and got groceries, and we were so proud of ourselves because we got meat for 14 meals for 2 weeks. And that's like roast and steak and chicken and pork and just crazy shit. For $340, we got 14 meals, like all the meat and the fixings and extras and stuff for $340. Kenzie and I were so excited when we got done. We like high-fived over it. She is so much like her mama. We were so ridiculously excited.
Yeah, we put me on here to see if we could get any more viewers. It's not working yet.
Gosh, I keep trying to talk him into doing and sit down. As soon as I get a couch upstairs.
What are you doing for your birthday, Shopaholic?
The office. We're going to do like a Kyle and I podcast, like an hour of nonsense. Kyle and Becky style. It was really good. All the ladies, right? Where's Britt? Britt's missing out. Britt's been asking about where her husband is. And I'm like, he's at work. Did he get off work? Did he get off to work good? She's so cute.
Yeah, well,
everybody's like,
I'm here now. Where is
who's
she?
she talking about? And I'm like, Kyle, duh.
She's not here. Apparently, she doesn't want to see me that bad.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, I remember when I turned 30 a couple years ago.
She said that
was
who
fun.
Shouldn't get. Wait, what, Marcy?
Happy early birthday.
That you can't get groceries to feed your kids from Walmart. Who shouldn't get groceries to feed your kids from Walmart? I mean, I agree with buying meat at Walmart, but hey, whatever works for whoever. I'm not a shamer at all. I don't buy meat from Walmart very often, but she doesn't even fucking buy groceries. She door dashes. You've got to be joking. These people are fucking unhinged, y'all. Unhinged. There's so much. There's so fucking much I can't say that I would like to say.
I am tired. I've been going to bed like at 9 o'clock every night. I came home. What was it, yesterday? Yesterday, yeah.
Oh,
She was having kind of a tough day, so I came home a little bit early, and
dear Krabby, that makes sense. Thank you.
I was 8:30 at night. I was out.
Shopaholic.
I've been working a lot, and it's just I'm trying to play catch up
It's your birthday.
for not working for a month, and it's taking its toll on me. I'm too damn old to be working 6 days a week, and that's what I've been doing since
True crime.
Huh? Where?
Shh. It's just the made-up voices in my head that tell me it's got different fucking chemicals in it than the other. It's all the same, okay? Just let me be a little OCD for once, okay? Let me live my life, true crime.
Yeah, 30 seems so long ago. Sorry. I mean, I wish I could go back there.
Can you sing the Shopaholic?
Can I sing?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Wait, is it coming up? Happy birthday to you. I'm terrible at singing. I worked at TGI Fridays. Happy birthday to you.
You sing about as well as I do. Hey, Marcy. Or I already said hi to Marcy. Jesus, I am losing my mind. No, we're just sitting outside. The 15th. You're going to have to remember until the 15th.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
15th. I won't remember.
Kyle strip and sing.
No. Trust me, you guys don't want to see that.
Oh my gosh, I was listening to Crimes and Fashion. Ratchet Barbie is what you know her as. She's my favorite. I absolutely adore her. You know who it is. Lisa. The beautiful one.
Ratchet Barbie?
That's what I call her because she's a cuss a bitch like no other. And she comes off as this like super professional, well put together, very educated, very, very sophisticated like she is. And then you hear her cuss a bitch out and read somebody and you're like, oh, Ratchet in a good way. She is amazing. Like I say it as a term of endearment towards Lisa.
Unfucking hinged.
But she
Unfucking
was talking about some guy today and she lost me as soon as she said he's good looking. I was like, there ain't no fucking buddy on YouTube that I know that's good looking for men. Ain't one. So I was like, I'm totally lost. I'm confused because as soon as she said
and not till now.
he's good looking, I was like, hell no, I don't know who the fucking unfucking hinged. Wait, are you Vada? Because that's fitting. Hi Vada. I'm just joking. Oh my gosh. I can see that, dear Krabby. I totally can see that. She does go up and down. I never even noticed that. I do adjust my volume. Yeah, true crime. She goes to Sprouts. She probably ran by Walmart to get some basic stuff. And God, can you imagine somebody criticizing you over where you buy groceries for your fucking kids? At least she feeds her kids. Jesus, people have lost.
We got food at the food bank. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck anybody that tries to say anything different.
People, yeah, exactly.
We've been at the lowest of lows, and I'm not.
My mom. I've told you guys.
Gonna forget where the hell we came from.
What did she say? That's not nice. Which one? Which part? The Ratchet part? I love Lisa. That is. I only say it in a nice way to her. She knows it. She knows I say it as a term of endearment. I adore her and Crazy Nurse so much. Exactly, Cash. Yep, Steph P. You don't forget where you come from. Like, people get such big heads out here and act like their shit don't stink and they've got it all together. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, whoever I called that is. I thought you were talking about the Ratchet part. Isn't that bad that being called Vada is worse than being called Ratchet? I mean, truthfully, it is, though. Oh my God, you guys. Just wait. We're going to cover that. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to put a nail in that. I'm done with this shit. Completely done. And she's wasting the court's time, too. She filed the TRO. And it is the most ridiculous shit. And then they've been sending it around like highly redacted. Oh my God, it's the most ridiculous shit. And a couple of us creators got named in it too, even though I've never even had contact with these people that she's claiming I work for. I love Lisa too, yeah. Hey, Grandma Sherry.
This is probably the best show
Starry
you guys
Night
had all week,
on
huh?
Charlotte and Katie. Even though there's already one in existence.
Hey, Grandma Sherry. Yeah, I've been here waiting for you this whole time.
Oh, hey, good luck. I don't even understand it. I have, well, as you guys know, let me explain this really quick just to get that out of the way. So I have, as you guys know, have genuinely tried for a year to avoid that crew. I sound like a fucking broken record when I talk about this. They tried to say I was Katie because I was using a voice changer and I was anonymous. Then I was doxxed. My first recollection of that, I was in November. She came acting like her immature self on Facebook, poking at me. I blocked her because I was like, who the fuck is this wild chick? Blocked her, moved on, didn't think too much of it. Then it was all of a sudden she was kept on, more lies. She's got a playlist of like 18 videos of me, but yet calls me a stalker. Fuck, oh dear. So just kept ignoring. Well, I guess she's been doing the same stuff to Katie. I don't know. Like, they have multiple Facebook groups about Katie.
Buddy.
They've been trying to say that Dre harmed her other half. Like, she started bidding for Molly right off the bat, came out swinging for Molly. And she got a little bit of attention from me. I wasted 9 hours of everybody's time that one time trying to review the ridiculousness that they were saying. And it was just mental exhaustion. So it's just continued from there. But I have never engaged with her, never once had a conversation with her, never once had anything to do with her. There has been no communication with me and her, period. There has never been anything. So it's continued to build, and she continues to say that people set Molly up and Letitia up, that they were framed and set up. She wasn't even a part of that story nor around for the main part of that story by the time she came in. By the time she came into that story, the story had already ended. Like, the story was already done. So it still wasn't nothing. Well, then her and Nanya somehow became in communication at some point in time, and they were going to do this receipts royale, and Nanya decided that that wasn't going to work and decided not to do it. And then all of a sudden the target came back on. I honestly, if I really truthfully told you guys what I really genuinely believe is why her obsession is with me, you guys would get it. But I'm walking a really fine line, because I won't do the shit that they've done to me, to them. I won't go real life. I won't do the stuff. However, I continue to have my real life gone at me and Kyle over and over and over and over and over. And I'm the one that doesn't have any communication with any of these people. So it becomes a little unsettling, because the obsession is like to an all-time scary point. She's going pro se. Y'all, I've got all the paperwork. We're going to go through it all. I'm going to blast every fucking lie she's told. She's wanted my attention. She's going to get it. But I'm going to methodically execute every lie that I feel is important without doxing or going real life. Absolutely, Brie. It's just crazy. Like, I've ignored and ignored and ignored and ignored and ignored. And to the point where there's nothing I can do. I'm just in this, like, it's a horrible spin cycle, and it's not going to fucking ever work. So you know what? You want my fucking attention. You're not going to like when you get it. You're not. I'm going to uni you. Basically, there we go. So yeah, Southern Mimi, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, dear Krabby. I have been for an entire year. But the more I ignore and handle it on the back end, the more they continue to push. And I'm at the point now where I haven't told anybody, none of you, nobody that I'm close to even knows the extent of what they've done to Kyle and I. So I think it's time that I really lay it out on the playing field of how disgustingly low this goes and how obsessed people can become. It's really dangerous. And now we're wasting the court's time again, too. And I think she's pretty intent on getting my kids taken away from me for some reason, which, hey.
Good luck. We've been trying to get rid of them for years.
Especially Kenzie.
We called CPS on ourselves, you moron.
We've tried to tell him that, but
God.
I tried to give grace the other night. I tried to actually like speak to her and say that think about your family, like stop doing this. This is not gonna end well. There's nothing I've done has worked. Nothing. And I am one move away from criminal complaints. Let me be truthful, because this girl ain't stupid. That is the one thing people underestimate is when I go silent and don't talk, that's when you get fucking scared. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Celeste. I'm totally fine with everything that's gone on. I just, no matter which way I turn on this situation, I can't take the high road. There is no fucking high road. I've taken every goddamn freeway exit ramp out of this situation. And I'm not the one that's ever even been in contact with her. I've never had nothing to do with her. I've tried to avoid at all costs.
Thank you for using the right your shopaholic.
Oh yeah, she is Southern Mimi. You should. Where's my phone? Let me read you. Since they're so bragging and putting it all over themselves, I'll just read to you a statement that she made. By the way, how can you email somebody a pizza? Anybody let me know how that works out?
I've tried that for years.
Can you guys let me know how you email a pizza? Because I would really like to know. Absolutely true crime. I have tried to take the high road. I've sat here. I've given grace. I've been patient. I figured that this would go away. She would move on. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's fucking with the wrong people. Does she not see what we do to scorpions?
Probably not. Okay, hold on. So she's claiming that this lady that she filed the TRO on began filing false privacy claims on their videos on Katie's behalf in an attempt to take down all of her channels. And here's the thing. I don't know this woman that she filed on, nor do I know like their involvement before. The first I knew of this lady was she came to my inbox and apologized to me. And I was like, what are you apologizing for? I didn't even know what was going on. So, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but these creators include blank, I'm not going to name other channels, Nonsense on the Web, and Without a Crystal Ball, Mrs. Paulson, were the ones attacking her on behalf of other people. The fuck? First of all, she knows my real name. You know why she doesn't want to put me in that under my real name? Because I will come back and slap all of, well, yeah. Anyways. On YouTube, there is a community called the Commentary Community, which I am a member of. In this community, creators make videos on trending topics such as sister wives, 19 kids and counting, or teen mom, just to list a few. Bitch, who? Who does that? You and Katie? And Elle? Because this bitch don't. I can't stand those shows. Anyways. On my channel specifically, I report on the shows listed above. Since when? No, you don't. You have a playlist of 18 videos of Becky. Or I report on creators who falsely accuse and or frame people with crimes. This is how Mrs. Paulson and I had crossed paths. When someone reports on her behavior, she will go out of her way to ruin your life and or your reputation by using others to help her. This is not an exaggeration. Over the years, she has had many people work on her behalf to help harass and literally torture her detractors online. On June 8th, as the emails continued, a woman came to me by the name of blank. She sent me messages, the lady that she filed on. She sent me messages between herself and blank, Katie. She claimed she was an old friend of blank, Katie. She continued by sending me messages between herself and Mrs. Paulson, Katie. Katie is public, so I did not know what her intentions were, so I avoided her. However, they've been posting Twitter on all sorts of stuff. Anyways. Blank started harassing myself and other creators that report on Katie and her behavior. She made hundreds of tweets nonstop and tagged myself along with two other co-creators, EKC and fucking Lobster Boy, the fucking spineless little fucking coward he is. Their channels are called EKC People Suck and Steve, blah, 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 whatever. Both of these channels, along with many others, report on Katie and her behavior. A package was mailed to EKC's home with a threat inside. A pizza mailed to Steve's home with an emailed threat to go with it.
I tried to get
Due to them
Domino's to deliver email and they wouldn't.
They won't send you a pizza in the email?
No.
Due to them being uncertain of my real identity at the time, they just continued emailing me threats until I finally traced the emails and threatened a TRO against blank. The next day, blank submitted a false TRO on me for harassment and stalking in her city and state, in the county she resides in. They were posting her ID, y'all. They have her ID, her legit ID. Right, B-Fergs? I know. Did they pay for the pizza? Like, come on.
Oh, it's a VR pizza. I get it.
Oh, virtual reality. Gotcha. However, the harassment was so bad. All we knew to do was block blank on all social media. And before the TRO, we responded by video pleading with her to stop. Actually, they have done video after video. In one of the last ones, they were actually laughing and kikiing about having a meet and greet around the time in January when the TRO hearing actually is in that state. To me, that, in my opinion, that sounds like witness intimidation, because that whole group is going to be in the same spot for their TRO hearings and they wanted their followers and subs to join them there. That seems like intimidation to me. And very unstable, if you ask me.
I think we need to stop talking about pizza so much. I didn't eat yet.
I particularly made 4 videos in total in an attempt to get blank to stop the harassment. Sounds like Betty. Hold on, let me keep going. Furthermore, blank refused and other creators picked up on what she was doing and began reporting on her behavior as well. To this day, those particular creators have continued to receive threatening emails and comments sent to them by blank. So she filed this earlier this week. Then she makes a post that she's going live to discuss this, and they've been passing all this around. That's how I got my hands on it. This has been being shuffled around. In this, she says, I feel I'm in immediate danger because of these women continue to threaten me with false swatting and police calls. I've never heard anybody threaten her for swatting. The only place I've ever gone about her is my local police department. Well, and the other police department in Utah. That's it. But she makes this complaint, says she feels she's in immediate danger. However, there's already an existing TRO that was filed by the person she just filed this on that goes to court in January. That would have been a violation. If somebody would have violated that order, they would have violated the first order. Okay, hold on. She continues to threaten me with swatting, false swatting, and police calls, which blank has already acted upon with Mr. McRae. She continues to abuse the court systems by filing false TROs, and she consistently creates with Miss Paulson fake screenshot messages, phished or spoofed emails. She has been already Reese Cup, and cut and cropped photos. If this isn't stopped, they are going to do everything in their power to create something false to find us in a violation in order to put us in jail. There is a lot more, but I will leave this here as my initial report. Please help me and please grant these orders so that the harassment will cease. There's 10 pages of this. But the first thing she does, she makes a post that she's going to go live in her members group and discuss all of this. She's in fear for her life, but using it as YouTube content. Then I made my post and called her ass out because, first of all, she's already got a TRO on her. If the proper way to handle this, if somebody violated it, because she had already claimed she had one on Katie and this other lady, if they would have contacted her and broke that first RO that the victim took out against them, they would have violated that first order. So this is frivolous. Plus, the state that VADA filed in has absolutely no jurisdiction whatsoever, personal jurisdiction, over the victim at all. So she's going to have to prove personal jurisdiction. Plus, she's going to have to prove why she didn't go to the initial courthouse and get this violated. Then, I mean, there's just so many things. And she filed for a TRO on one lady on behalf of 3 of them. And there's all of this stuff is just throwing shit at the wall, just like fucking, she took BHB 101 lawsuit, TRO filings. Oh, on Facebook, Kate, she made a post. She's taken it down now, but she made a post earlier. I posted it on this channel. It's in my community section. Yep, that's what I've heard.
But did she ever get the pizza?
I don't know if she didn't get a pizza. She says that somebody else got a pizza, but that was the basis of her getting a TRO. Like, this woman that they keep messing with can't even have, she would never, first of all, travel to their area, in my opinion, nor could she, in my opinion, afford to. And I'm not trying to like give out her information, but she has no interest in this. She just wants them to leave her the fuck alone. They brought her stepchildren on live and questioned them. They have done everything to try and break this woman. And meanwhile, all because of their hatred for Katie. None of it makes sense, y'all. It's so bad. But I'm done. I've taken the high road. I've given grace. There's so many fucking lies. When you guys start figuring out some of these lies on your own and put the pieces together. Oh, Shopaholic. You should see the stuff that they're posting about Katie's children. And I'm 99% positive that was the crew that's responsible. The lady that they've been harassing, Charla. That's whose kids they brought up. They've done all sorts of shit. They've said they were comparing pictures of Katie's child on Halloween. Like it was their business. If it was a recent picture or a couple years old, they are obsessed with children. It is gross, y'all. It is beyond disgusting. And there's a reason for it. I really genuinely believe. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're adults. But yeah, Steve's channel. Yep. Yep. They're terrible. I've never seen anything as bad as this. True crime. I learned recently that anybody can get a TRO. It's basically they go off of what you put in your statement. They don't even really look at it. They don't verify it. You don't have to provide proof of anything for TROs because it's just a temporary order, and then you go to court, and then you have to provide proof and all of the things. But this is pure retaliation, in my opinion, because Charla has neither has Katie, ever asked me to do a single thing on their behalf. I haven't talked to Katie since over a year ago. And the only time we ever discussed anything was when things were being released on the Marvon and Dre story. And that was very sporadic. There was hardly any communication between us when they assumed that I was her working for her back then. It's bad, y'all. 100%. You guys, I encourage you to go watch Suge. What's his? I think Menace is doing a video on Steve too, from what I saw on Twitter, and I encourage you guys to watch it. This shit's out of control. It's bad. They say the worst things about her children that I'll tell you what. You want to see a bad side of me? You guys have seen a very calm, collected Becky, because I keep what they do to my family to the side, because if I bring it here, you'll see a side of me that nobody will want to see, because when you cross that boundary for me with my children and what they've done and what they've tried to do with my children, it's best I keep it there, because that side of me is not something many of you would be able to handle, because I'm going to get nasty and I'm going to lay it all on the line. It has taken everything inside of me to not say the shit out front and not to address them out front and not to give back what they've been doing to me. However, I would never do it to them. It is so hard, though. Kyle called her the C word. Rightfully so.
I was playing.
Starry Night, she doesn't have one. Hey, AMAC.
I was playing the Australian part. And they just say that.
She's not a creator, Starry Night. She was, from my understanding, again, I didn't even know any of this. I didn't know who any of them were. She was, I think, from what I gathered from the bits and pieces. Blank screen, leave me be. Why are you picking on me today? Just joking. Blank screen and me are going to fight. They, what was I saying? Blank screen came in and I went, oh, Starry Night. From my understanding, she was a part of one of the Facebook groups, an admin with them for the Facebook groups. She has never been a creator, never had a channel, anything like that. To my understanding, she was just a sub that helped them admin their Facebook, one of their Facebook groups of the 5,000. She's never been a creator, to my understanding, or anything of that nature. She just got in by helping admin this group after, like, I don't know if her and Katie had I don't know. I have tried so hard to ignore this shit. I don't even, Stargazer, I don't know any of that, like if she was a sub of Katie's or not. I have no, like, the limited conversation I have had with her is, hey, I will write a statement for you of fact. If you need one, have your attorney contact me. And I'm really sorry this is going on and you don't deserve this. That's the extent of what, but she deserves support, y'all. What they have done to her is beyond reason. It is they weaponized her vulnerability of telling her stories, and they picked it apart and said the most vile stuff about her stories. Yeah, Stargazer, I don't know. Thank you, Heartland. It's hard, and I'm human, y'all. I fuck up too. But there's so much that you guys don't know, and if it actually comes out at some point in time, if I finally open up and tell you guys some of the bullshit and how fucked up this stuff has been and the shit that's happened directly to me because of people I've never even fucked with. Like, I would never. There's nothing I don't know. It's, yeah, Sheila, me neither. And please, you guys, do not go harass. I know you guys would never do that anyways. Like, you guys know, like, nobody does that on my behalf. Nobody would ever, like, none of us over here have ever done that. I've never been worried about any of you guys doing anything. Nobody's ever gone real life on them. Like, there would never be, because we don't get down like that. Oh, Sheila, you know some. But yeah, it would blow your guys' minds. Actually, I don't think it would. I don't think it would. Oh, Shopaholic. Oh, she read her entire report the other night and called the person, the abuser, the victim, doxed him in the beginning of the live stream, put his information out there on blast. Hey, Crazy Nurse. Hey, Emery. Y'all, it's bad. Showed his picture. Yep. And then proceeded to mock and take apart every bit of her story. And y'all know I'm not even a fan of Katie. Like, I don't follow her. I don't watch her. Somebody else had to call me and tell me, hey, this happened, because they know I don't wouldn't even have had a clue. I would have been completely clueless. Thank God somebody called me and said, this just happened. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Because I don't fuck with any of them on Instagram at all, nor do I follow Katie. So I didn't even know that she had doxed her. Oh, and get this. So Vada claims that Katie doxed the wrong person, that's not her, right? They've all been running around saying that it's not her. Why is she filing TROs under that name against people then? Hey, Branson girl. Starry Night, yep. They've redone it all just recently too. Absolutely gross. Crazy Nurse, I was giving him a slight rundown on the Vada situation. Not all of it, but just a slight rundown of everything. Right? True crime? I know. And here's the thing. If you really hate Katie that bad, you guys lying about her and fabricating stuff isn't the way to get what you want. Telling the truth and using their own statements and showing that instead of fabricating, like, it is disgusting what they've done and how they've done her. And a lot of this stems from Steve, the creepy fucking old 50-year-old that looks like the guy with the little fucking creepy hands. What show is that on? It's a Happy Gilmore show, that with that really creepy little guy with the little fucking hands and the long fucking scraggly greasy ass hair. That's all I see when I see him. That dude. All because him and Katie had a falling out. Him and somebody else. I don't even fucking understand that whole situation. Don't care to know. And he incites all of these women to do this shit. That is my opinion, but I stand by it 100% that he is the catalyst behind all of this. He is scary obsessed, in my opinion, with... Yeah, absolutely, Starry Night. Hey, Mac, I appreciate that. You don't want to know this crew that we're talking about, truthfully.
He's a crazy little fucker.
He's not little either. Fucking, No, okay, I'm talking about him, though, because a man in his 50s that's this obsessed with a woman that bruised his ego, he's a spineless coward, first of all. He is an absolute creep of all creeps. I'm not ageist at all. Like, most of my friends are in their 50s and 60s and 70s. I have always hung out with older people. I appreciate older people's wisdom, always. Trust me.
How many times do you think he's heard the phrase,
no means no?
What the fuck? You can't do that in public.
It's bad.
Yeah. I am the goddamn leader of the squirrel.
See, she's not. And they don't even know what, like, so I got a clip today from Vada and some lady, I don't even know who this other lady is, that were on panel talking about the stuff that Katie reports on, the Duggars and the Brown, like, they're religious. Vada has no clue. She has zero clue. So this other lady comes on panel, obviously to help her fill in the gaps, but they are just mirroring Katie now. Like everything that Katie does, she's attempting. It's beyond creepy. No, you're fine, Kate. Yeah, absolutely, Heartland. And I've only dealt with it for a year because they thought I was Katie. And then when they got slapped in the face after they doxed me, and then I came out and was like, ask me anything you want. Here's my background. Here's my fucking high school certificate. Here's my one traffic ticket. I showed you guys everything because I have nothing to fucking hide. But I'm the wrong one. I told them from the get-go, I'm the wrong one because I have state workers in my house all the time. My kids are very well taken care of. Mine are. Are yours? You know she's here. With all of her fucking friends. It's unnerving to say the least, Reese Cup. It is unnerving to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've only dealt with, I can't even imagine. They have like 6 groups on Katie and they watch everything she does and says like, oh, it is the way they talk about her son. Oh,
Dexter.
watch. They'll start with mine, but just wait.
Dexter.
Go ahead. My girls are brighter and more intelligent than a 32-year-old woman, that's for sure. Shopaholic, I couldn't. Yeah, Marcy, they mirror everything she does. They hate everything about her, but they mirror everything she does. And no matter what, the obsession started with the fact that they want to blame Katie for starting all of the harassment against Trey. That was not Katie. Hey, Charla. Just hoping you know you have a lot of support. This is bullshit. Absolutely, Stargazer. Absolutely, they do. And I'm not saying Katie's perfect. We've all made mistakes. We all do stupid shit. She talks about stuff that I don't personally like, so I don't follow her. I deal with like the political. She deals with reality TV. I deal with real people in those situations. Yes, these are real people in those situations. I know the people she reports on, the Browns. I know some of them in real life. It's gross to me. I just can't. But she don't deserve this. And they make the ones that just call Katie out for her bad behavior look completely foolish. They make the rest of the antis look completely it's bad. I think she is too, to a point, true crime, but at the same time, I think that it's everybody's human. There's only so much you can take. True crime, absolutely. She absolutely is. She's got the upper hand in this situation, let me just tell you. If you guys have done any type of searching on your own, you will know exactly what I'm saying. And she's got the upper hand in this situation. We all do. All of us do. All of us on this side. Oh, there's my belly button. See how weird my belly button is? There you go. Charlotte, I'm sorry for what you've been through. Honestly, like I don't even have the words, as you know. Like I feel so bad. This has affected so many people's real lives, and it's so unnecessary because some fucking crazy. It is wild. Yes, what's his channel name? Something Suge. Something. Hold on, I went to follow it. He didn't. I think it's a he. The voice was a he. Excellent fucking video. I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me go to my other channel. I'm not so tuned on this one. I shared it one time. It's Learning with Suge. Hold on. I'll grab it. I'll drop the link. He did an excellent video. Oh, I don't think I'm a mod on my own channel. Hold on. I don't have a wrench on my. Yes, thank you. Yeah, he's great. Whoever that is great and has been around. Like those that have been around. Oh, and this shit's actually affecting other people around us currently. Craziness, right? Oh, probably more lies and misinformation, true crime. Yeah, 100%. And trust me, the day is going to come when people have had enough. You know, I tried giving grace the other day and really speaking genuinely from my heart, like, protect your family. I don't want this done to anybody else, what's been done to me. But you can't reason with irrational people. You can't speak to them. Like, obviously, they don't care enough about their families that they just want to continue to do these things. So if you don't give a fuck about your family, why do I give a fuck? Why do I give a fuck about people that don't give a fuck about anybody else? Why do I continue to have to be the one to take the high road? Why do I have to be the one to save face all the time? And, oh, yeah, kiki, ha, ha. No, fuck that shit. I'm done. I hit my don't give a fuck this week. And it had nothing to do with this either. This was just the icing on the cake because it is overwhelming trying to get the adequate supports for kids that have special needs. It is absolutely painstaking to watch Mackenzie go through the shit she has. It's really hard. It takes a toll. I have the three of them plus my own medical stuff that it is what it is. But I finally hit my breaking point this week and then this on top of it. And I was like, And then to be mentioned in a TRO that I'm a third party contacting somebody on behalf of somebody that I don't even really know at all. Charlotte's never asked me for a goddamn thing ever. And I've shown her kindness because she deserves the kindness. She's never, ever done anything to me or to them. Oh, absolutely, Kathy P. She's got a fucking playlist of goddamn 18 videos. Isn't that funny that it's 18 too? She actually hid one of them. So there's 17 up there. And tell me who the stalker is. Yeah, you're getting talked about because you deserve it. You deserve people to really know what you are. And the amount and the extent of lies, if I was to actually put some of these out here, there would be the ones that would say, oh my God, I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe you would do that. I won't. I still won't. You know why I won't? Because I love my kids. I love my family. My family's more important than to play dirty with these fucking chicken shit pieces of shit out here. That's why I don't. Trust me, when they're gone from school, we might see a whole nother side of Becky. Plus, I'm too interested in Tim Ballard and the whole lawsuit over there. Let's be truthful here. Yeah, Charlotte, I wouldn't respond to anybody if I was you. I've said the same thing. Ignore everything because they're trying to just continue to push. I know I am, I know, True Crime Dime. I know I am. Oh, Shopaholic, you guys are so... Oh, I was sitting there. So just to kind of give you guys a rundown of like what's going on and why I hit my breaking point. I literally had stacks of paperwork like this for all of the kids to fill out. And their support coordinator was here, who's amazing. I absolutely adore her. She great. The home visit went amazing. Like, she's like, your house is freaking so clean. I'm like, that's just how it is. I don't like clutter. I don't thrive in chaos. I actually, in this type of chaos, I do, but in my house, it's got to be organized. So I'm filling out paperwork, and Arizona has like the behavioral health side of things is pieced out into one section. So you go through DDD, long-term care. You got to do the medical piece and the behavioral health piece. So they're all basically different parts, and they all contract through different agencies. So each of them has different packets that you have to fill out. In the middle of it, the littlest one that has autism, she has sensory overload at school. So she pukes all the time. So they had sent her home twice for vomiting. And I was like, oh my God. And then she couldn't return for 24 hours afterwards. So that was going on at the end of last week. So I'm in the middle of all this paperwork, and I'm just feeling overwhelmed because we had like certain pieces of it figured out and approved and done. And then we were adding on more. We were setting goals. We were figuring out our rehab or our habilitation in it's called habilitation and attendant care, like trying to figure that out, and respite care. So we were going through setting goals, going through it. It's a lot. It's a fucking lot. So we were doing that. We did an hour and a half the first day, just sitting here, like going through stuff. So I'm filling out this paperwork as we're talking and doing stuff. And the phone rings. And I'm like, no, not again. And it was the school. And it's the school counselor. And she calls me and she's like, it's not an emergency. It's not an emergency. And I'm like, I just started bawling. I was like, bleh. And she's like, the little one wants to know if she's riding the bus home. And I'm like, no, she's not. And then I get an email from the social worker at the school, the psychologist at the school. So the counselor and the psychologist. And she's going through, we had just had an IEP meeting the day before. So she was just checking base and like sending paperwork home for me to sign to. And I just lost it. I ended up just bawling, just sitting there, like just crying. That was yesterday. Kyle came home early from work, and I was like, I called him crying on the way to pick up the girls. I was like, I'm tapped out, emotionally just tapped out. And then the one has been like, it's a lot sensory overload. So she hasn't been sleeping at night, and she gets up and sleepwalks at night. So I get up every time I sleep really lightly. So I've been trying to go to bed. Oh my God, it was just a lot. And I just lost it. Like, I just was like, poor support coordinators here. It was our second time here. It's like, just forget about all this. So the other day I was talking to the counselor on the phone, and we check in like every other day. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, oh God, I just need to go away for a while. And she's like, we're close. We're going to get you respite care. And I'm like, oh, and to be hands-on 24/7 for, well, shit, up until they were in school for 2 weeks, half days when we got here and finally got everything set up and all of their paperwork done. And then they were on break for 2 weeks. So this is the second full week that they've been in school since we've been here. So I've been doing 24/7 care since the end of July, or middle of August, sorry, not the end of July, middle of August. So it's been Kyle, Kenzie, and I, and thank God that's been here, but Kenzie's been feeling so shitty. So she's been off, and every day going to the doctor. The other day, she actually has to go in for ultrasound on her boob because they found a spot. And then she had to go to the cardiologist for pressure testing, and she doesn't have a pulse in her feet, or it's very diminished. And like everything is it's just too much. It's too much. Oh, Bree, it freaks me out. It freaks me out. Oh my gosh. Yes, Kate, it is. It's overwhelming. So all of you guys going through it, please know you're not alone. We're all human and going through it. And I am sending hugs to all of you because I am not the only one going through this shit. And I feel for all of you going through medical shit, dealing with all of it. Like, and then I'll be frank, the cancer talk lately, I can't handle it, y'all. One of my ex's niece, she's an adult, she's 32, has stage 4. colon cancer, and it's the 5th bout she's had, and this time it came back with a vengeance. She got a clear diagnosis a year ago, and it came back with a vengeance, and she is extremely sick. She's the only one I have contact with, and I can't emotionally handle even the conversation around it. So I've been exiting because I'm just like, I can't do this shit anymore. Like, I can't even hear it talked about. She's so young, and she's been a single mom of a young child who I used to take care of for 3 years every day. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, shopaholic. I don't even know what I'm going to do. We get 600 hours a year. We can qualify for up to 600 hours a year. And we'll probably only use like camps, weeks of camps, because I wouldn't even know what to do having that much time on my hands. Honestly, I prefer to have my girls, but I'm so excited for them to go out and to camps and stuff over the summer. And Kyle and I will actually be able to take a real vacation. Charlotte, yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm definitely, I feel it's overwhelming, but I couldn't imagine not having them to do either.
Our past vacations have sucked.
We're getting there, Bree.
Sheila,
I'm so sorry.
We turned me having to work into a vacation.
Yeah, usually we find like ways of adapting. There is, Bree. It will definitely, like, the end is in sight. We're getting really close, and I have great support, y'all. I'm complaining, but to be honest, let me say this very clearly. I am very fortunate because I have a huge team of support. I have social workers at hospitals. We've lucked out, and Kenzie's got amazing doctors. I have good doctors. We have medical insurance. We can get our prescriptions. Like, we have, so as many hurdles as there are, there's also a lot of amazing things that are happening in this process too. It's just a lot at once. So that's why I say, like, the fucking stupid idiots that just create shit, like, they're a fucking an hour out of my day of pure insanity. Like, they don't even register on the radar of importance in my life. Truthfully, there is no space in this brain for really giving a fuck. That's why I just release it. We all got to stop carrying everybody else's shit out here. Okay. That's all of you. Because a lot of you are emotionally tapped out too, I can tell. Yes, Kay, absolutely. It's a great community of people. Oh, yes, Shopaholic. And we have equine therapy too. So there's silver linings in all of this. Like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Well, and then, as you guys know, my sister went to prison, and my mom, I couldn't get a hold of my mom for 3 days too. God, I'm really venting. I couldn't get a hold of my mom for 3 days, and I was really starting to panic because the last time I talked to her, she was really sick. Finally, was able to get a hold of her. This was last week, but she's got a horrible sinus issue going on, and she's states away from me, so I can't be in 2 places at once. It's just a lot. But she's okay. But she's older and has major health issues. So with my sister being gone, at least if my sister was in the area, she would at least pop in occasionally and check on her, and I could get a hold of somebody to go say, hey, go check on mom. But shop Rockabit, yes, absolutely. Kate, this community is amazing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rhett's mom. I know so many of you guys have been through so much shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I gained so much strength from you guys and your experiences and stories. I don't even know if you guys understand that. Like, you guys give us strength. You guys lift us up. You give us strength all the time. And that's why I always feel like I don't want to be the draining one on you guys, because so many of you are going through the same shit, if not worse than we are. And I want to help lift you guys up. That's why I love, like, the cooking streams, and we just sit and bullshit and talk about nothing. That's why that's my happy place. That's such a good release for me. Shopaholic, I have lucked out. I have had, the school is incredible. I can't say enough about their school. They have been incredible to work with. It's just all the formal things, the 504s and the IEPs. There's all the federal things that you have to go through, and it's just part of it. But the neighbor, absolutely incredible help. We spent Halloween with them. Supportive. Kyle's parents, we went over there on Halloween, and they just light up the room when the girls see them. They're one of the best parts of my week, just popping in and getting loved on by them. I walk in the door and his dad just lights up and he's like, "Come here, girl," and gives me the best hug every time. That makes such a difference. I can't even explain. Crazy Nurse is amazing. Crazy Nurse is, she don't fuck around, man. Crazy Nurse is smart as hell. Like, Crazy Nurse might intimidate me a little bit. Her and Lisa. Hey, Britt. Your husband's home. Oh, Charlotte. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'm a wild bitch. I'll be honest. You tolerate mine, Crazy Nurse. Oh, shopaholic. I appreciate, like, educators are so underappreciated. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are really such an important piece of everybody's life. Bad Apple, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you.
Hey, Brittany.
I don't think people quite understand. Britt's getting yelled at by her husband.
God, you'd rather watch Johnny Depp. You'd rather watch Johnny Depp than this.
Haha, you're in trouble now. Sister wife's in trouble. Oh, Bree, I hear that all the time too, and I love my in-laws. I think I hit the jackpot though. Honestly, I love my in-laws as much as, like, they are such a bonus in Kyle and I's relationship. The way they love my girls, you couldn't ask for more. Like, you could not ask for more.
It wasn't always like that. Well, they've always loved you.
Yeah, they were just scared. They were
and
so
loved
worried.
the girls, but it was such a toxic environment that
Out of your divorce,
that
yeah.
I was in before. That
They were really gun shy at first. Not gun shy. They opened armed, accepted me. But they were just really worried because he was pretty fucked up. But I mean, she did a doozy on him.
I was suicidal.
Yeah.
And I called my mom and I said goodbye.
Yeah.
Or I texted my mom goodbye. And I was thinking about that today. I don't know if I can ever fucking make up for that. Ever.
Yeah. They're just good people. They're just real people, y'all. That's what, like, so many people try to put on this persona, and I don't have the energy to be something I'm not. Like, I don't understand it. I sit here and watch people put on different faces for the camera. This is me 24/7. What you see is what you get. I'm no different in real life than I am on screen, am I? No different. You are absolutely allowed to watch streams. You've never asked anybody to do shit. You're not doing shit. That's what they can't isolate you. That's not fair at all. You've taken too much shit.
Sorry, Brittany.
Britt's like, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's just not legal now.
Well, don't sister wives live in different states now too? I don't know.
There's probably one here over by the
Stargazer, you guys are so important. My educators in here, you guys, there are so many intelligent people in here that are extremely professional, well-rounded, amazing human beings. Like, if you guys knew half about each other, like I knew about a lot of you guys, I am so impressed and inspired by the people in this comment section every day, because the educators, the people who have been through so much shit, loss, grief, struggle, some of the worst things you can imagine that nobody should ever have to go through. And the way you guys stand up and support each other all the time, Yeah, Rhett's mom, I'm so sorry. That's, you guys are genuinely though, like I get so much strength off of watching you guys because so many of you have been through so much shit that I don't think I could have handled. The losses some of you guys have had, the truthfully, I am inspired by all of you all the time. Like I feel, I tell Kyle every time we get off live, when we sit and do these, I'm like, I feel so blessed. I cannot ask for a better group of people. Britt,
I haven't
Fucking
given you.
Brit.
We haven't done your new walker yet. So
Brit.
no.
Britt always comes in and says some shit.
Once I can build your walker or pimp out your walker for you, then we can.
Oh my God. Did I tell you, Britt, somebody messaged me and was like, are you guys really? They saw us interacting in Lisa's and I was busting up laughing. I thought it was hysterical. Good night, Kathy P. Sorry I had to, that's why I left her live yesterday. My support coordinator got here. That's why I left. I was listening to you and she got here and I was like, shit. But that's why I didn't come back. I hope you had a great rest of your live yesterday. Oh, Rhett's mom, I'm so sorry. So many of you guys have been through so much shit. It's not even funny. Like, and I will never share anybody's personal stories, but you guys don't even understand how many people we have in this comment section currently that are fighting some of the biggest battles health-wise. All right, crazy nurse, I'll let you go. You know, you'll get a text from me later going, what the fuck is this? But there's so many people amongst us that are going through some of the worst battles that, I don't know, the toxicity, it's crazy. Oh, Mercedes girl. I really do, Bad Apple. You're one of them. You've been so missed. Yep. Kate, absolutely. Arizona, we're in Arizona. That's where all the plagues, or the FLDS seem to move to, is Arizona and Nevada. We're good, Britt. Nobody will. Next thing you know, they'll start reporting us for being sister wives. Mercedes girl, you honestly are a godsend. You caretakers that take care of your parents, hats off to all of you. Honestly, you have been going through it and that's exhausting. Do you have respite at all? Rhett's mom, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still here. You have a purpose. Sheila, so do you. I can't imagine the world without you guys. Honestly, like, I've been so fortunate to find such good people. Hey, Peekaboo. Good to see you. Caretaking is exhausting, especially, and it's really hard with dementia and Alzheimer's too, for those of you that are caring for elderly people with Alzheimer's and dementia. Because, especially if it's family, because the emotional piece of it and just trying to hold on to all, like, hats off to all of you. 100%. You guys are incredible. And that's a thankless job. That is a thankless job, that because they don't even recognize what's going on to be able to appreciate it. Like, honestly, Brett's mom, you're important and you belong here. I'm glad you're still here. Shopaholic, absolutely. And I can put out some negativity too. Don't get me wrong. I'm human. I am not perfect. I'm a perfect asshole. Yeah, K, 100%. Yeah. Nana L, did I put you to sleep again? Stargazer, I'm sure that's really hard to transition into life without. I'm glad. I can see that bad apple. I can really see that. I can genuinely see you picking that up. You're incredible though. Oh, Mercedes girl, you need a break. Rhett's mom, I'm glad you're here. Just, I'm sure. I know so many of you guys have gone through some horrible shit. Oh, Emery, you're incredible too. See, this is what I'm saying. Like this group of people, between dealing with health issues, taking care of other people, significant loss, people that have been through the worst of the worst, like, and you guys still just lift each other up. Like that's the most impressive thing to me is coming into my comment section and watching the genuine love and concern for each other that you guys have. And the interaction amongst you guys in the comment section too is my favorite piece of this, all of it. If I was to take one thing away from the best part of YouTube for me, it's the people that I've gotten to know, watching the good, because the good does outweigh the bad. And I always remind myself of that. Like this is where when I'm having a bad moment, coming back to this piece of it. And some of our main girls aren't even in here tonight. And I tell you what, I have just been so lucky. Perfect asshole, right?
Okay, Brittany, I got it.
Britt, we're going to end up going to jail over being colleagues. Oh, God. Britt. Britt's theories are the best.
Yeah, right.
Bad apple, being out. I sit outside a lot. I do paperwork out here a lot. Don't worry, husband. You could just buy me a cheap old amethyst engagement ring. That's fine. Britt, you could have moissanite too. It's not that expensive. It's wonderful. Aw, peekaboo. Oh, I need to check on Rabbit. I hope her son's surgery went well. I forgot about that. God, it's been a week. I have forgot about all that stuff. Hop to it, Kyle. Oh, Rhett's mom. That's hard. That's really hard. That's really hard. Yep. You got to focus on the good because we can get so caught up in the negative at times that it's easy to miss out on the good. Yeah, shop. That's how I've been. Two people actually told me yesterday. I don't even know what it was. Something in my video when I was addressing the unreasonable. They were like, first of all, your skin is glowing. My skin's always glowing. Like, not on purpose either. It's just lotion usually. But they're like, the sun and the weather down there has been so good for you. And I'm like, oh, good, Pika. Thank you. Yeah. I forgot to check in on her. I see, this is where I feel I'm the worst about. I get going on something and I forget about everything and all of the shit. Oh, Mercedes girl, you need a good night's rest. Oh, shopaholic. Yes. Moissanite. Love it. This will pass. Absolutely, Charlotte. It will. It will. Yep. Stargazer 100%. I'm the same way. I watch a lot of pimple popping and a lot of wax videos. Kyle can attest to that.
Jesus Christ. It's so wrong.
They all think I'm insane. We were talking about it the other night on Halloween. They were all like, you are demented. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Oh, bad apple. Thank you. But it was so cute though, because it was like two people almost said the exact same thing. And I was like, this is a little weird. What's going on here? Not the littlest one, her older one. I don't want to give too much away, but she talked about it on a few of her videos recently. I don't want to give out too much information, but there was an injury and a surgical need for fixing. And God, I don't want to butcher it, but please go watch her videos. She actually explains, and I'm sure she'll probably give an update. I haven't caught up on her videos this week either. Police cam videos are always great. Yo, Dumb has trolls. Hate watching this. Oh. Yes, Stargazer. I posted a sweet Kiki video tonight. A sweet. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Broke his radius. Yeah. Ooh. That shit's your teeth, buddy. I just realized it says teeth. Pika, I thought it said twin or teen at first too. And then I look again and it says teeth. But I don't know which one's wrong. That I read that correctly the first time and you, or which is worse. Blank screen, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I love that shit. Kiki was being nice though. He was trying to imitate Bella last night and he was curled up in my arm and he was all purring away. He's so pathetic, y'all. He is the most pathetic little jerk. Yep. Oh, shop. It's too much. It's too much. I enjoy BJ too. I get a little confused on some of the stuff that she covers because it's like celebrity stuff that I don't know nothing about. I could tell you nothing about celebrities. That is just not impressive to me at all. Oh, God, Bad Apple. They run this house. They totally do. I wouldn't know what to do with them, though. Baby bunny, not baby rabbit. Oh.
I ate a lot of those.
Kyle's over here eating chocolates. All right.
My mom's like, I don't know if they're good anymore. And I was like, I'll try.
Kyle's mom, I told you guys she's been sending home trinkets and boxes. Well, she found a box of old edibles that she sent home. No, not on camera. And she's like, I don't even know how old they are. They're probably like 30 years old, but hey, whatever works, right?
She goes, I don't even know how to open these.
What is that?
I don't know.
What the hell is that?
Please, without... Don't, you'll break a nail and then I'll have to...
You'll have to what? Pay for my nails?
No.
Yeah, you will. You can say it. You don't have to lie to kick it. Oh, I need to watch Friday. That's a good. Kyle and I always watch Cheech and Chong when
I share
she
all
is
of it.
shopaholic.
There's more than enough in this household.
My in-laws are amazing, truthfully.
What are you doing? Give me it. See, she couldn't open it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that just looks scary.
Try it.
Fuck out of here. It's probably sativa.
No, it's not.
They're just these little. They're probably from 1970. Man,
No, these ones.
I ain't the taste testing dummy over here.
These that are supposed to be chocolate with the pot leaf.
And I'm such a wuss. I eat the same thing every night.
Those are
One
supposed to be
before
chocolate.
bed. That's it. Just for sleep purposes.
I don't.
Oh, I don't want this chocolate, Marcy. I'd be like, or actually, I get the giggles. Is the bad part. I get the giggles and the munchies. I don't like chocolate. Did you guys know that? Have I ever shared that with you guys? I really don't like chocolate. I'll eat a little bit of chocolate. And Marie says, that'll be some good shit. Give me that box. She found their old stash box, y'all.
My dad used to have like really nice
She sent home their stash box. Don't worry, it's all locked up.
paintings of ships.
We have children. They're nowhere close. They
She's
have.
like, you can leave this in the living room, and I was like, you don't think you would smell it? She's like, oh well, the whole house smelled like drugs.
Oh, Sheila, oh my God, my mom. I'll never forget the first time I ever watched somebody try to pass my mom a roach. She was like, what the fuck do I do with this thing? She didn't know how to inhale. She was in her like 50s and I was dying. I will never forget it. His parents are like, they're incredible.
Yeah, chocolate is. I don't know how you don't like it. I live on it.
I know. I don't really. I like white chocolate. I'll eat a little bit of chocolate, but I'm not a chocolate. I don't eat very much, to be truthful. I eat salad.
I eat donuts like they're going out of style.
Kyle eats sweets. You're a chocoholic too? Oh, I do on sativa, bad apple. I do too. I like salty, a little bit of sweet with a lot of salty. I gotta have the both mix. White is not chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like dark chocolate at all. Yeah, exactly, Emery. Yeah. They're from Washington. So, I mean, and they're old, that 70s. Like, they're just very chill. They're very, and you would never, like, they're not your old, like, hippie, like, they're very put together, very professional. Back in the day, had very good jobs, all of the stuff. They're just in their second childhood, okay? They're living it up, and it's fucking hysterical. It's the best thing to watch them enjoy their lives. You'll eat any chocolate?
I don't like dark. Milk
Oh my
chocolate.
gosh, Sheila, that's hysterical. That's like my other side of the family. That's hysterical. I get it. I've never cussed in front of my father ever. Not a day in my life. Actually, maybe I have.
You fucking should.
I probably got my mouth off, washed out with soap, or beaten with a fucking wooden spoon if I did. I don't remember if I have. I don't think I have. Oh, hold on. Let me stop the camera.
Yeah.
One of them's right. Okay, we're good. Okay. We're really protective of the girls. Yeah, shop. That's how I am too. You guys like it all? See, I don't like. If I eat chocolate, I have to have milk chocolate. I don't mind a little bit, but I'm not a sweet eater really. Like, I make sweets and I don't touch them. I'll eat a caramel apple. Now that I will eat a caramel apple.
Yeah, Washington.
Chocolate and dark chocolate. Sorry, Brie.
Washington is depressing. I grew up there.
Oh,
And you don't really notice it until you move out of there, but to move back to Washington is pretty fucking depressing.
especially in the Seattle area where it rains all the time
Yeah.
and it's cloudy a lot of the time. The seasonal depression is a real thing for sure. That is one thing I will say about Arizona so
But
far.
it's a long season.
Yeah.
It's like half the year.
But North Bend, Bad Apple, if you ever end up that way, I have somebody I'll hook you up with. My best friend since I was in 6th grade lives in that area, and she is a therapist and she goes hiking and they do retreats and everything. So if you ever go up that way, text me and I'll hook you up with her because she's incredible. And they go to North Bend and go hiking all the time. Her other half is a mountaineering guide, but he does like trips to Antarctica and shit, like intense shit. So, but I'll hook you up any day with them if you ever make it up that way. I've never heard. My mom cusses. My mom's funny. My mom is hysterical. She says some real inappropriate things. So. White chocolate for you too. Starry Night. There you go. Ooh, Mercedes Girl. It was really good, and it's really simple. It's really, really simple. But I can only eat a couple bites, and then I'm like, eh. Hey, KB. How are you? Oh, my grandfather on my mom's side taught me every cuss word I knew. He was a Navy sailor and a radio man, and then was a telegrapher for BNSF. And he taught me how to properly cuss. They pretty much helped raise me in my later teen years, and that man he's my hero.
My parents are retired railroaders. They taught me how to swear too.
Now everybody's talking about chocolate. We went from pizza to chocolate.
Yeah.
That's hysterical. Okay. I love Brie. You got me with chocolate covered strawberries. That I will eat way too many of. That's probably the only really thing I like chocolate on, huh?
Or, well, I mean, the edible chocolate that you paint on my body.
Oh,
God damn, it's getting
oh,
cold
Bad
here.
Apple, you would love them. Yeah, anytime. I'll get you hooked up with them for sure because TMI, dude, right? He wouldn't even. He would be sticky laying there because I'd be like, no, no, give me some caramel or butterscotch, please. Fucking Kyle. Oh, Kyle's y'all. This is how it is 24/7 in our house. You just never know what's gonna happen. Or what's coming out of his mouth. We right, Sheila? Right. I'm gonna have to go to bed really fast and act like I'm asleep.
Cold as hell out here now.
Oh God, what am I gonna do with him? Actually, I think there's a lot of women that would be okay with me cloning him. He's the strong, silent type. Not very silent usually. Kyle, I don't think has ever met a stranger. To be honest, he knows everybody in our
What did I
neighborhood.
do to make her spit her drink out?
Your fucking body paint chocolate comment.
Oh,
He forgets what he even says. It just rolls off the top.
well, I've had a lot of chocolates.
Oh, it's just this. Okay. I jumped. Good night, Charla. Have a wonderful night. Just remember, keep your chin up and continue to ignore. Continue to ignore. Continue to ignore. It's not worth the mental space at all.
Have a
You
good
got
weekend,
this,
Charlotte.
and you've got a lot of support. Don't forget that. Oh, good night, T. Yeah, I'm almost done too. I want to go get the kiddos to bed. Oh, hold on. I'm going to.
I already told them.
Sticky and laying there.
They already
Peek of it. That's
took it.
okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Britt.
God.
Right. That shit just is a mess. Like I'm too old for all that cleanup and shit afterwards. No, thank you. That's not even fun anymore.
What are we talking about?
You and your body paint, like that's too much work.
Yeah.
Because then you have to like never mind. I'm not even getting into this conversation right now. Let's just leave that alone. Because this is gonna get real frank. You don't have to be in bed by 9:30. I know, I've been up since 5:20 this morning, and I'm starting to drag. And I think I was up 4 times last night. Half the time I give up. If she's had an up and down night, I get sick of walking up and down the stairs, so I end up just on the couch like this, sitting up straight sometimes.
You end up on the couch almost every night.
Yeah. Well, I'm usually on the couch before you get up because I'm up by 5. My body just... She did. Chris, Mom, I haven't caught up on all of it yet, of the new complaint yet and stuff. I haven't been able to figure it out, what's going on. I listened to Lisa's some today, but I'm still not 100% sure I really understand what's going on yet.
I think I'm an extrovert, right?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely an extrovert. In certain things, not all. Oh, good. Okay. I thought she was asking for a settlement.
No,
Elizabeth.
fucking handcuffs. No, that's just weird.
We're too dumb. We would end up losing the keys, and that would
Yeah.
be a whole disaster. And then
Yeah.
it would be on that, like, go into the ER.
Kyle, why does Becky have handcuffs on? How am I supposed to
Kenzie,
explain that?
go find a key. Why do you need a key for that? Don't ask questions.
Kenzie, go get my grinder out of the truck.
Don't come in here, though. No. That would be a whole bad deal. Starry Night. Don't ask. Oh, yeah. Mercedes, that's why I use the same exact stuff, very low dose right before bed. That's I haven't I was thinking about that the other day. I haven't had a drink. It's been way over 5 years since I've had any like alcoholic beverage. I bought 4 of these little tiny like pre-mixed things that looked really good at the store, and I was like, "Ooh," because I can have a little bit. I just can't drink much. With my meds, it's just not worth it. I got my ass chewed. I think I told you guys that about Kenzie chewed my ass and was like, "You aren't drinking. There is no fucking way." And I'm like, so they've been in there for a month. They were like 89 cents or whatever, these little tiny things. So they've been sitting in there for over a month. But Kenzie, grandma sent home, what'd she send home?
Like those Zimas or whatever.
Kenzie, grandma sends home a whole 6-pack of Zima or wine coolers or whatever for the shithead. And she takes them into her little mini fridge. And I'm like, but you can have those and I can't have. This is some shit. Fuzzy. You guys. Yeah, Rhett's mom, I haven't either in so long. She dropped it, all the way dropped it. It's all the way dropped. Who's live? Is somebody live talking about it? Oh, Mercedes girl, I can't even imagine. I feel you on that. I am so sorry. You definitely need sleep. I hope you get some. Wait, are we positive that happened? Wait, did she drop it? No, she did. She didn't? Did this just happen? I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's confusion. You didn't get it. Okay. Okay. Gotcha, Bree. Yeah, someone. I thought she amended her complaint. Oh, I doubt Queen will. I wouldn't think she would. Blank screen, are you in here still? Yeah, peekaboo, me too. I'm like, what? I don't know enough to know. I don't, Rhett's mom. I couldn't tell you what any of that. I have not followed that extensively at all, so I have no clue, to be honest, what's going on there. I caught 5 minutes of Burnt Toast live. I haven't even been able to keep up on that. It was amended and Queen Bee. Okay, so maybe that's what we're talking about. It was amended and QB's response was filed yesterday. Okay. Who went over it? Burnt Toasted? Did they? Blank screen. I don't think Blank's in here anymore. I'll ask Blank. I'll email Blank and ask him because I'm not sure. Queen doesn't talk about it. So Burnt Toast would be the where I would probably refer to, or Blank screen. Lisa, I think, was still, God, I might have missed something in there too. Yeah, I haven't either. I thought she was asking for a settlement the last thing I heard, to be honest. I'm not really sure. It's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot. Okay, Rhett's mom. Stargazer, that was the most recent one too, right? Crimes and Fashion. Okay. Okay. So it's probably amended and then BHB's complaints. Yes, Stargazer. I was in and out, but I'll be honest, I wasn't listening that well because I was multitasking beyond belief. So Crimes and Fashion. Here, let me drop it. I can link you guys that. Sorry, I'm not up to date on any of that stuff, so I can't tell you what's going on in that world. I don't think it's dropped, though. I would highly doubt it's dropped. Highly, highly doubt. I don't know, Elizabeth. I'm not sure what I'm going to cook next on live. Okay, AMAC, thank you. I won't. Red's mom, I won't. Let me look.
Well, Tylenol help for migraine
Yep.
or ibuprofen.
Yep.
Do what, sis?
Tylenol or ibuprofen.
For what? Your head? Tylenol. Ibuprofen for inflammation. Yeah, 2. Hey, Zero. Okay. Queen, oh, that's what happened. Okay, so Queen asked for the case to be dismissed. That's what's going on. Is Queen asked for the case to be. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, thank you, Rhett's mom. It's not through that yet. It hasn't came through yet. I don't know why it takes forever. I don't know. What should I cook next? Oh, I should do baked potato soup. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Brownies.
Kyle's still talking about food. Chocolate. Kyle's back on the chocolate kick. With prejudice. Okay, so she asked for it to be dismissed with prejudice. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So it hasn't been dismissed. Betty filed her amended complaint and Queen filed her response and asked for it to be dismissed with prejudice. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Sorry if anybody got confused there. Please don't run with any of this because none of us obviously clearly know what the hell's going on. Yes. She's and she can only take those migraine meds twice a week, so she's been struggling through it, but that one made her sick as hell too. Thank you, Nana L, for checking. Thank you. I think that's what it is. So I think from my understanding, from what I'm gathering out of everybody, BHB filed her whatever. Queen filed her response and asked for a dismissal with prejudice, if I'm gathering that correctly. We all need to go watch Burnt Toast and Crimes and Fashion. I need to actually turn my listening ears on. Right? Free? Right. None of us are responsible for shit over here. Don't go running with anything over here. Yeah, I really don't know shit. It's so much to follow. No, Mama Bear, it tears her stomach up, but she gets desperate at times and will take it. It absolutely fucks her stomach up. It is ibuprofen, naproxen, anything like that for any type of inflammatory bowel disease is absolutely havoc, but she gets desperate and will take it some because she doesn't have any. She's taken Tylenol though tonight, but it absolutely screws her stomach up. Just one dose will screw her up. She's not supposed to take it. She likes Toradol. Toradol is so dangerous though too. So her inflammation is so shitty. It's a shitty situation. I don't know, Ritz mom. I don't know. Good night, Shopaholic. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, absolutely, Zero. It does. Yep.
Good night, that apple.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Marcy. Mama Bear, there is nothing that we've really found that helps with her inflammation and doesn't cause stomach upset. I'm sure you know that too. It instantly affects her gut, like instantly. Oh, Toradol is one of the best for her. The shot of Toradol. Good night, Bad Apple. It was so good to see you. Yeah, Mama Bear for sure. Yep. It instantly like causes issues, but she'll get desperate and take whatever she can. She'll deal. Her gut hurts all the time. So if she is really feeling inflamed, she'll get desperate and take some, but it screws her up and she regrets it every time.
Good night, Shopaholic.
Peg, she never has. No. She won't take pain medication. She was on pain medication for a little while when she was first diagnosed with the trigeminal neuralgia, but she didn't feel like it did much for her. So she does Botox, but right now she's due for Botox. That's part of the problem why she's in a flare-up right now with migraines, is because she's been getting Botox every 3 months, but insurance here denied it. So they've done an appeal and it's just taking time for her to get it approved. But she does do Botox. She gets it all the way down into her shoulders and her neck and everything like that. It helps a lot. She swears by the Botox. She swears by it. Yeah. KB, my mom actually, my mom tried to take her life when I was pregnant with Mackenzie, and she overdosed on Tylenol and Tylenol PM, and she can't take anything like that. Still, they had to charcoal her and everything. So, in the pouch. Yeah, Botox helps a lot. Yep. It never does shit for her either, Mama Bear. It really doesn't. That stuff is naproxen sodium. All of it's really tough on your gut.
Jesus.
Botox, she loves the Botox. Toradol, yeah. If she has to go to the ER, like if she's in a really bad flare that she just can't, the only thing she'll ever ask for is a shot of Toradol. Oh, yeah. The Botox for shit, where is she? I'll have her explain it sometime because she gets it down her neck in the back of her head. The way they do it is amazing, but it really does help. It helps a lot. Yeah, Sheila, she swears by it, and she can definitely tell now that it's wearing off. Like she can tell a difference. Like it has really helped, and she's only had 2 rounds of it. Yeah, Mama Bear, it's one that can cause a lot of stomach issues, but it's a great anti-inflammatory, like one of the best anti-inflammatories in my opinion, and hers too. They'll try to give you steroids usually, but Toradol for like chronic flare-up, you can't use it long term because it's got a lot of risk, especially with that kind of stuff. But it is the one thing that she swears by. That is the only thing she will ever ask for is a Toradol shot, because if she's desperate, that is one thing she can do. Yes, Peg, she does take preventative meds. And she's got the breakthrough migraine meds. They just switched her to something. I can't remember what it's called right now. She said it the other day on here. Nortriptan or something. They're trying to get her on Nurtec, I think is what they want. The Nurtec actually worked really well, but her insurance won't cover it. She has to fail 2 more. 2 more, I think is what she said. God, my brain's fried right now. I'm so sorry, Mama Bear, that she's struggling too. Inflammatory bowel disease is not fun at all. Like it's terrible. Enderal. Is that the generic name or is that the pharmaceutical name? Is there another name for it? She was on gabapentin. She was on 3,600 milligrams of gabapentin for years. Yeah, it really helps a lot, Bree. She swears by it. 100% swears by it. Hold on. Let me look next to her. Sis. Yo. She's got her door shut. She can't hear me. It's so hard, and for young kids too. I I've never heard of amplified pain syndrome, which is basically like the kid version of CRPS or RSD. That's a whole thing too. I've never even heard of that until the other day. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, but it's like the neurons are wired a lot differently, and it's misconnections and stuff. I didn't know anything about it. I don't think she's had it then, the preventative shot. It sucks watching them go through it, especially at young ages. It's really sucky. Let me see what else. Celebrex is another one that they give for anti-inflammatory for people with gut issues, and it don't do shit. Oh, Kenzie used to take Balisalazide, I think is what it was, and that really helped a lot. And then she's done the whole like, oh god, I'm gonna screw it up. Remicade. It was the chemo infusions. What's the migraine med that you're on?
Try. I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. And then she was on mesalamine.
Like
I thought it was Nur something.
no. Nurtec, no. Nurtec's the one I like.
Nurtec's the one that. How long have you been without your Botox? How much past
3 months.
due are you?
2 months.
You're 2 months past due?
Yeah.
And it's really catching up to her.
It's every day.
Yes, propanol. I take propanol every day
Okay.
for pops.
That's all?
Yeah. Sorry. She's like, okay, I'm gone. She must be in the middle of a game. All right, y'all. I'm gonna log off. I'm fading too with you guys. It's so hard to keep up with it. Really? Bree, that doesn't shock me, honestly. I can see that. Meds affect people differently so much. Like some people do great on certain things and some people do terrible on certain meds. Like everybody's systems are so different. It's so hard to keep up with this shit. And all of them are on a lot of different stuff. So it's like, what are we doing? They made me go back on prescription salt supplements the other day. That's the funniest shit when you go into a cardiologist's office and you're the one that they like put on prescription salt supplements. Because cardiologists will always tell you lower your sodium. I'm the opposite. They're like, get more sodium in you so you stop passing out. It's always the funniest shit. I'm always like, but because the temperatures in Arizona, he's making me go back on it every day instead of just occasionally. So I think I've been feeling worn out lately because of the heat. Even though it's cooling off some, it's still like, it's definitely catching up to my system. We've been talking about infusions again too. I don't have time for that shit. I told them if they're going to do that, I definitely would prefer to do a port again because I don't have time to go into the clinic. I'd rather just do them at home on my own. So we'll see. Ugh. Anyways, okay, y'all. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm starting to fade and I can tell I'm like started. Ugh. Peg, I don't think I have yet. I think I'm still like, I think when everything gets figured out and situated, I will probably crash. No, I won't. I probably won't, but I think it's just been so chaotic, like one chaotic thing, we're still dealing with the class, poor Kyle, but that's almost situated finally. But there's just so much going on and it's just been this chaotic mess. Kyle's dad's been sick. Kyle's mom has, she had to have her pacemaker. Oh, she has to have it checked. Hers shifted a little bit up in the pocket. So we were comparing pacers the other day and feeling around on each other to see if hers was in the right spot or if mine had moved. We're ridiculous around here. And then the littles, it's just been a lot. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's what I can. Fake it till you make it, right? Elizabeth, thank you for hanging out with us. Vioxx. I don't know if I know what that is, Bree. Good night, Sheila. Yeah, the stress. Yeah, absolutely. Time to ice. I know everybody's like meds, rest, bed. I hope you guys all have an amazing, restful, peaceful night sleep. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to finish the Tim Ballard lawsuit tomorrow on the main page. And then maybe I will cook with you guys sometime this weekend. Maybe we'll do something. I've got hamburger out that I need to do. Maybe I'll make enchiladas. I don't know. I'll figure something out, and I will see you guys soon. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and just bullshit with me and just sitting here. It's really nice to not have to be using my brain for something. Good night, Mama Bear. Give that girl of yours a hug. I'm sorry that she's going through it too. No, Stargazer, you don't have to say sorry. You don't have to apologize. Please don't ever feel you have to apologize. I know that is very specific content for certain people, and do not ever feel bad. I will never. It is a very niche thing, and I do not fault anybody for not. It will never bother me at all. This is my thing, so totally understand. Please don't ever say like you have to apologize to me. There's no way that I would ever. Good night, y'all. Have a great night. Go get some rest, all of you. Mercedes girl, if you're still in here, go get some rest. The rest of you too, go get some rest. Take your meds, drink your water, eat your edibles, do whatever you got to do. Enjoy your drink, eat the chocolate. Just don't put it on the body paint because that shit's sticky. Don't be a Kyle, okay? Good night, y'all.